Who are the best heroes in DC Legends? Stay tuned to find out my top 10, and I gotta be real. I'm skeptical of my own top 10, so I wanna see what your reactions are. Let's go ahead and get it started.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, as you can tell, oh, wrong direction. In this direction, I'm going to do the subscriber giveaway. So you will be able to see who wins that $50 prize to the gift shop of their choice, Amazon, Apple Store, Google, whatever. So long as I can buy it from Switzerland, then you'll get that $50. Then I'm gonna go ahead and give you my top 10. And on top of it all, there's some merch in a store. I made some merch. I don't even know if it's really real. Podcast this is gonna be the first podcast on the Patreon feed. There's gonna be a new tier for $1 a month. All of my videos are going to be available on the Patreon in podcast form, because I know some of you want to just listen and not have to buy YouTube Premium. So that'll be there as well. And yeah, I think that's basically it. I'll hit you guys up with the details more on the back side of the video. But in any case, let's just go ahead and get into the subscriber giveaway. I want to do some kind of special like brrr, but I'm not. I don't have drums. I don't. And if I had drums, I'd be the wrong person to have the drums. So here we go. 3, 2. Billy Hammock. Billy Hammock, congratulations on winning the subscriber giveaway. I would say this, reach out. If you're seeing this, Billy Hammock, if you're seeing this, Billy Hammock, you should be seeing this because you're a subscriber. When you see this, I have links below. Hit me up on Discord, DM me on Instagram, however you want to choose, Reddit. However you want to choose to contact me. Let me know how I should send the money to you, and then I'll send the money to you. Okay, so congratulations, Billy Hammock. Thank you, everyone who actually is a subscriber. I reached 1,000. I am ecstatic. I already applied for the YouTube Partner Program, but to me, that's all like kind of secondary, if I'm being quite frank. Like, at first, it was about, oh yeah, let's monetize it, but I'm thankful for you guys for actually subscribing. And I'll stop right there because I did a whole video on thanking you guys, so I'm not going to do another 10 minutes on that. But thank you, it's greatly appreciated. And I just dropped my list. My list is all down here by my lap. All right, so in any case, as you can see, I did it. I can't show it to you because then you'll know what the top 10 are and you'll stop watching. I need that audience retention. Now, let's go ahead and get into the top 10. And by getting into the top 10, the first thing we'll do is we'll look up here. I'm pointing in the right direction this time. We'll look up here and see my honorable mentions. First, I gotta say this, a lot of this is dependent on my play style, and so some names are gonna be up here that a lot of you will disagree with. In fact, probably the mass majority of you, but it's my list. These are the tunes that I enjoy playing with, and I've tried to branch out more and try to get more custom or get more acclimated with the kits, not just staying in some like one horse with blinders path, and this is the only way to use it. So I've tried to branch out more, and so these are my honorable mentions. You have Dead Man. His call assist is amazing. His ability to steal buffs is amazing. I've really enjoyed using him since he became that tune of the month. I did a video on him, an in-depth guide, and I just had so much fun playing with him. He is on my honorable mentions. The Riddler is an incredible debuffer. You guys know how incredible it is. You know how valuable he is in raids. All of the agility downs, the int downs, the stun, the death immunity. Like, he probably should be on this list. Saint Walker, I started using him again. I've really gotten into call assist in the last like month, 2 months. So Hippolyta, Dead Man, and Saint Walker, all mystics, have really like loomed large in my, even Dark Side, have all loomed like large in my play style lately. So absolutely love Saint Walker a little bit more, thinking about taking him L4. And then Azrael, for obvious freaking reasons. A lot of you will probably say that he should be on the top 10, but I rarely use him. There are times when I do use him, but he's not fun for me anymore. It's a lot like Spectre and Black Flash now. They're just not fun to use anymore because everybody's using them. So now the fun part is figuring out how to screw over those people who use only those characters. So in any case, now let's go ahead and get into the top 10. Coming in at number 10, speaking of people who are lame and I do not want to use, it is, hey, come on now, Black Flash. For pretty obvious reasons, the way that he can turn me to lock your entire team, is incredible. I was very, very big into turn meter manipulation. I do like to use it whenever I get the chance. So he is like perfect for that. He is made for turn meter locking an entire team and letting the rest of your team just destroy them. So he's not as powerful now that Aquaman is running around, but he still is worthy of top 10. I did make him like one of the top 2 in the Mystics top 10, and somebody pointed it out to me, and they were right. I should not have made him top 10. It's a top 2. They're right. Of course, Spectre's number 1 on the Mystics list, but I was a little bit overzealous in calling Black Flash the of course number 2. He's not. That commenter was correct. So now going on to number 9. She has had a resurgence. I even said this when I put her on the top 10 Mystics list. She's had a resurgence because of all the buffs that are running around. That is Wonder Girl. I'm using her a lot more lately, especially with Kilowall, because if I can give her those empowered strength ups and then she starts cracking the whip out of turn, it's just better for me. She is squishy as all get out, at least when I use her, not when she's on somebody else's team. She's squishy as all get out, so you do have to protect her, but if you set things up the right way, and it's not even that much. She's pretty much plug and play, just protect her. But if you set things up the right way, she can just be devastating, absolutely devastating. So Wonder Girl coming in at number 9. That whip is something to be feared. Coming in at number 8. I literally just had to double check. I was like, these are all Mystics. And I had to be like, did I make another top 10 Mystic list? Now, here's the thing. Hippolyta is number 8 because of her ability to give strength ups or int ups. I took her RB1. I do not regret that for a moment. She has call assist. She gives turn meter, shield. Like, she's absolutely incredible. Better offly than she is on lead by a mile. But she's an incredible support tune. It used to be the case. That for me, like energy affinity tunes owned DC Legends. All the best ones were energy. Has that shifted? Is it now that the Mystics are the best tunes in DC Legends? I'm gonna go ahead and like step on that question a little bit more, pose that question, or go into that question a little bit more later on. But I'm noticing, especially now, who's coming in at number 7, are the Mystics the best in the game? That's a legit question, because now at number 7, and I feel like I have him too low, is Darkseid. Darkseid, just his leadership ability alone, 75% chance to have call assist on all allies. After their turn, they'll attack another random enemy again if he has 5 or more buffs. Just that alone is incredible. His A1, where he gives himself 4 int ups and attacks twice and hits hard is absolutely incredible. Like, his entire kit is very, very good, very, very well designed, and not just plug and play friendly, but easy to use. Like, there are some tunes, like with Jesse Quick, that you have to kind of figure out their place. Darkseid, when he first came out, was immediately, I know exactly where to put him. Even if he's off lead, he's pretty damn good as well, especially running under Lex. So Darkseid coming in at number 7, then coming in at number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the bottom 5, top for however you want to say it, 6 through 10 are Mystics. I think you can guess who number 6 is. Maybe you can't. Maybe you think it should be number 1. Maybe you think it shouldn't be on the list. But he's on it because he changed the meta, and that is Aquaman. Aquaman changed the meta. There was a long time where it was all just Martian Manhunter or Cheetah with Black Flash. You've heard me say this 1,000 times, even on the top 10 Mystic list, which, by the way, you'll see some changes in this, and that, like I said, this does go to my playstyle a lot, and that top 10 Mystic list I would do differently right now, and I just released it like 2-3 weeks ago. He changed things. He's an awesome tune, lays down bleeds, makes your entire team immune to crit damage. He's absolutely incredible, so that is why I'm putting him here at number 6. I think it's pretty obvious, quite honestly, and you've heard me talk about him plenty of times before. Now, finally, something that's not a Mystic. Hold on, I gotta move this out of the way. Something that's not a Mystic. Some tune that's not a Mystic. God, I can't believe how many Mystics I put on this list. Jeez. Mystics are running DC Legends. So, coming in at number 5, I just gotta take him RB1 too. That is Red Hood. Red Hood, he was Black Flash before Black Flash. There were combinations of where you would run Red Hood with Kaga and Kaga being Green Lantern, Castaway Green Lantern, and Emerald Knight. So Green Arrow, Emerald Knight, and then there was someone else. I can't remember who it was, but your entire team would end up turning meter locked, and you'd be screwed heavily. That was about a year and a half ago. He's still, well, actually probably like 2 years ago. He's still an absolute beast in the game, on lead, off lead. He's one of the better leads, and if you want to turn meter lock another team passively so you don't proc Aquaman, you can drop Red Hood in there. So Red Hood coming in at number 5, he had to be in my top 5. Coming in at number 4, this might be where the list gets a little bit boring, except for maybe who I have at number 2, which a lot of you might disagree with, but my play style. That's how I play. Number 4 is, can anybody guess? Can anybody guess? Can you see what I'm putting up here? Number 4 is Terra. She makes your entire team harder to kill. Again, you've heard me talk about her a billion times. Debuff immunity, agility ups. She's absolutely incredible. Her meltdown ability is really underrated. So even if she does get a bunch of debuffs, she'll still attack your team. So it's like, it's not to your benefit to get her, to remove her debuff immunity, because if you do and debuff her, then she attacks you. Can't miss on the A1. Absolutely incredible tune. She is like the anti-Harley Quinn, like back when Green Lantern Hal Jordan was a Harley Quinn. And I just realized something. Green Lantern is not on this list. He didn't even make my honorable mentions. That might be a first. It might be a first since I started this channel. All right, so then coming in at number 3, the best taunter in the game. Well, there might be some debate with that now, given who I have at number 2, but that is Barda. She does not die. If you do not account for her the right way, she will not die. She will mess up your entire. She won't kill you, but she won't die as well, and then just stalemate your team into you having to give up. Like, I've had a few battles recently where I've just been like, I want to punch her in the face because I've had to quit them because I got arrogant, I got cocky, and I didn't account for her in the right way. I was like, oh, well, it's just part I can take care of her. She hasn't been an issue for me. The reason why she hasn't been an issue for me was because I was accounting for her beforehand. Then I got lax and lazy, and I've lost like 2 or 3 battles because she just does not die. So, Barda coming in at number 3. Now, coming in at number 2. Maybe this isn't controversial, but I think he's a beast since his rework, and that is Superman. And I think I'm going to change the Superman Beyond skin now. I think I want the black Superman suit. I've been running with I'll stick with that one for right now. Even though the face is kind of funny to me. You know what I mean? Face kind of funny. Anyway, Superman, since his rework is what Superman's supposed to be, y'all should be doing that for Batman. He taunts all the freaking time. He ramps up strength ups and death immunity and damage immunity like so quickly, so fast. He does this out of turn A1 that actually on offensive can screw you over if the other team has a Spectre and he decides to just haul off and kill like 2 of the enemy's team, and next thing you know, you're screwed. But he's out. He hits like a freaking truck now. He is an awesome taunter, very hard to take down, but not impossible to take down. Like, he's not impossible to take down, but he's very hard to take down. He's an incredible taunter, but I take him in as a damage dealer. So I don't know, should I put him as the best taunter in the game, or does that title still belong to Barda? Because what Barda's job is to taunt, give stamina ups, make your team harder to kill, and then draw the attention to herself. Soups, draw the attention to himself, damage immunity so he stays up, death immunity so he stays up. But, I mean, he hits like a freaking truck, man. Like, Barda does not do anywhere near that kind of damage. And he stuns on the A1. Maybe Superman's the best taunter in the game. Maybe I'll give that up to him. I mean, he does taunt, and I have him above Barda. So, can't count him as he's a damage dealer, but I can't count him as a damage dealer. So, Superman coming in at number 2. Number 1, pretty obvious. I'm not going to really go into depth about him, but we all know who it is. And that is Spectre. He, to be fair, he is absolutely obnoxious, but at the point in the game where I am now, he's not exactly impossible to take out. So he's the new king of PvP, but not in the way that Black Flash was. You can still find balance, and he's still not overtaking things, and I can still, like recently, especially with the addition of Adam. Adam has been really big for me lately. It's not exactly difficult to take him out. Like, you can take him out, you have to account for him, but you can take him out. And what's funny is that a lot of teams that have him on there are so reliant on him being the everything for him that once you take him out, the rest of the team is just easy to wipe out. So, like, Spectre coming in at number 1, that was going to be obvious from Jump Street. So, Now, let's go ahead and get into what's next. Now, this whole video is going to be available as a podcast on Patreon. Like I said, there's going to be a new tier, $1 a month, and then you can have all of the DC Legends videos that I do in podcast form. So check out the link below for that. Merch. I made some merchandise to kind of like celebrate. Well, not celebrate, but I was like, okay, I hit 1,000. I said I wasn't gonna invest any more time into this channel until I hit 1,000 because I was already investing a lot. I did make some merch, a couple of t-shirts. I'm testing it out. If you guys like it, a couple of t-shirts, a mug, and a couple of like phone cases. If you guys are digging that and feeling that, then I'll go ahead and expand and like do some other stuff. There are just some like phrases on the t-shirts. One of them is I don't need your love, my alliance loves me. Or no. My alliance thinks I'm sexy. That's one of them. And then the other one is, I can't even remember what the other one is. Hit subscribe and dislike. That's the other one. And then it has my like logo on the back. The mug is basically like coffee and gaming. Life is good. Because you guys know I stay on my coffee. Way too much coffee, like way too much. And then the cases have my logo with a "Don't call me now, I'm gaming," which, dude, who calls people's phones anymore? For real though. I'm gaming on my phone and then you call me. Why would you call me? Just send me a WhatsApp message. Send me a SMS. Send me a text. Sorry, SMS is send me a text. Send me an SMS. Send me a WhatsApp message. Why are you calling me, bro? Why are you calling me on my phone? Which is so ridiculous to say that you shouldn't be calling a person on their phone, right? But why are you calling me on my phone? Send me a message. I'm busy. I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Check out the merch. Check out me on IG. Check out me on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. Each and every one of you is very like just a valued member of this very tiny community. And Billy Hammock, hit me up so I can go ahead and pay you, dude. And I'll see you guys next time.